Rivals.com, Josh Helmholdt. I'm here with Texas analyst Nick Krueger. We're in Dallas, Texas for the Rivals Camp Series presented by Under Armour. Nick, we went into this day knowing that the line group, specifically defensive line, was going to be strong, and it certainly played out that way with number one Marvin Wilson being the headline.
There certainly was a great group of offensive and defensive linemen. Marvin Wilson, the number one guy in the country, and proved it. When you look at him play, you know, we tell these guys don't bull rush, and he's just so strong that even when he does moves, he does them so quickly and so powerfully that you're like, wait a second, did he bull rush? Did he put on a move? It didn't matter. He got to the dummy every single time, won like all of his reps. There was hardly anybody that could stop him. And when you look at him at tape and when you look at him in person, the translation is right there. It's very easy to see why he's our number one player in the country. He totally delivered today.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the strength of the D-line group was interior, and the strength of the offensive line group was on the edges at tackles, which, you know, so we didn't see maybe best on best, but our offensive line MVP, Walker Little, is his teammate over at Episcopal High School, and he really stood out, and maybe a surprise because there were other great offensive linemen there today.
Well, when you look at the way Walker Little played today, it's almost comparable to the way that Marvin played, except on the offensive side of the ball. He was just throwing guys around on the edge there. They would get up, they'd reset, and he would just throw them a different direction. You know what I mean? He was very, very strong, very powerful. And it's funny because he doesn't quite look like he's the bulkiest guy up in the northern hemisphere of his body there, but just plays so powerfully, very strong. And, you know, it was really just a lot of fun watching both those guys.
Now, we expected the offensive line and defensive line groups to be strong. The position that surprised me in its depth of talent was linebacker.
Yeah, linebacker was very deep. Anthony Hines came out on a bum foot and competed, but Baron Browning, a four-star linebacker, came out and just had himself a really impressive day. I think he had the play of the day in my book. He had there was a one-on-one play where he batted the ball up, was on his back, and still came down with the ball for the interception. I mean, at that point, I was like, give him the MVP, right?
And he was the man, and that's going to do it for us here in Dallas at the Rivals Camp Series presented by Under Armour. Stay tuned to Rivals.com for more Rivals Camp Series footage and coverage.
Yahoo!